Hello, this is Yanolowa from FHG Media, and here with me I have Mr.
Adebayo Marvellous.
Yeah, Mr. Ademurewa Adebayo Marvellous. We heard about your success and we are very excited about it, and we really appreciate. We are seeing you as our leader. That's why we FHG are here to interview you, to have some minutes with you, to know how you've done everything successfully. And first thing I would like to ask, how do you heard about this business opportunity, Mr. Adebayo?
Thank you for the question, Mr. Yano. I heard about the business opportunity a few years ago, and I had on the street. So I was prospected on the street, along the street, and I was told about the business opportunity, and I never believed. I even caused myself that I would never do the business. Not until I realized how Nigeria economy is moving and how I want to be a problem solver to my family and the society. So that's how I heard about the business opportunity.
Wow, that was so great. And then I heard that you heard about the business opportunity during your school.
Yes, of
So
course.
I really noticed something that people in school do quit, or people in our business, they do quit to go to school. But how are you able to cope with it too? Like you balance the two, both the education and the business.
Well, thank you for the question. You see, if you are a dreamer, there's nothing you can stop. There's nothing you can use to stop a man that has a dream, and there's nothing can stop a man with a good attitude, and there's nothing you can use to help a man with a wrong attitude. So if you are a dreamer, even if you are in school, you are going to use that opportunity and avenue to make sure that you resurface your line. And how am I going to cope with my business and my school? You see, you've already known that degree can never solve any problem in your life. You just want to have it just for having sake. And many of us, our parents, really forced us to go to school. So when I heard about the business opportunity, and I know that this business opportunity will actually realize my dream. So what will I waste time? When I got to school, I just scheduled my timetable. I know this is the time for lecture and this is time for business. And never for once play with my training. Whenever I have training in any group or I have training with my leader, I'll always alert myself. Even then, I would take my laptop to school. Then I would take my phone to school. While I was receiving lecture, I would put on the laptop beside me and the phone, making sure that I was always active. So I never let being in school ever distract me, because I have a big dream. And you talked about some people quitting the business and going to school. You see, many people could do that, but I will actually tell them, even if you have an opportunity to go to school, why will you quit? You have an opportunity to doing a business opportunity. Why will you quit? There are some people in the even in that or your campus, they are into this business. So why can't you go and move with them and tell them, please, how are you doing it? Can you please show me the way? So why will you quit business? You already know that certificate in Nigeria and degree can never solve any problem for you, even right now in this country. So why will you quit business, go to school? Well, I will only encourage the kind of person to go when you get to school. Look for an office over there. Please, where is FHG office there? And re-strategize, start your business over there. So there is no need of you quitting business and going to school.
All right, thank you, Mr. Adebayo. I really appreciate that. And another question was, then when you heard about the business opportunity, it was like, we are not that digitalized, like globalized.
Of course.
Everything was still like manually. But how are you able to differentiate yourself from internet fraudster or internet scammer then when you are working?
How I was able to differentiate myself?
Yeah, because when people saw you then, or when they are seeing you, they will think that maybe this one is a Yahoo boy or a scammer. How were you able to cope with it then?
Well, it's in terms of dress, in terms of how you address people and how you talk. One. Another one is we have an ID card. So, but then, though you said that then FHG has not been digitalized, but now it has been digitalized. Even then, we have our own FHG, we have our own ID card that we show. So, and our dressing, we always make sure that it is very responsible. So we don't just dress anyhow, and we don't talk anyhow. Wherever we are, we know what to say, we know what to talk. So that's it.
Oh, that makes sense. That means the way you see, that's the way you were approved.
Of course.
That's great. That's great. And I would like to hear about your story, sir. Like, people have been doing this business, some are quitting, but we heard about your success as a one Ruby director in the business. Some people, even as a Ruby director, some people are still quitting. Is it that it is so tough for them or so hard? But we are here with you to know how easy it is for you, or is it also tough? Maybe peradventure you were consistent on it, or what? We want to hear little about the story, how you make it up to one Ruby director.
Well, thank you for the question, sir. And number one is your mindset is very, very important.
Yeah.
Even if people are quitting behind you, beside you, hell, once you have the determination that I'm not a quitter, I will never quit. So you don't need to be one of them. Well, I remember when I was a member, I had some of my friends there that quitted the business. They called me, Alpha Adebayo, why can't you quit this business? I was like, did we hear about the business together? I heard about mine differently. You heard about yours differently. So why would I follow your trend? I can't, because I have my reasons. That is why we were given why. Whenever you get in business, your team that is going to tell you a sponsor, your team that will tell you that go and write out your why you join the business. I mean, the reason you join the business. Might be 10 reasons, might be 20 reasons. So whenever I feel like I'm relenting or I'm getting lazy every time, I will go and look at my why. Is my why, am I doing something related to my why? What I'm doing, is it helping my why? What I'm doing, is it helping what I want to become in life, or it is actually bringing me back or drawing me back? So when I say that whatever I'm doing then is like, is not related to my reasons, my reasons I wrote in the book, I will immediately adjust. And another one is why I was able to make it up to one Ruby director. Though one Ruby director is not where I'm going to stay. I'm still going far. I will just advise us that work with your team. Have a positive mindset. Take God first and work with your team. There's nothing you can do without your team members. And don't be too harsh with your team members. Let them know the reason why they are in the business. Let them know the golden opportunity, the opportunity they are having. It's not that we are using business to beg anyone. You understand? But let them know that we want to eradicate poverty in our society. And whenever you are opportunity to have a standard team and well reasonable team, I will implore you to know how to manage them. Then don't cheat them. Be plain, be transparent. Do not ever cheat them. Me coming here, I have a lot of team members that follow me. So if I'm a bad leader to them, of course I can never call them and they will respond. It's not possible. So make sure that you even work with your leaders as well, and make sure you are reading any book that pertains to leadership for you to know how to lead a team, how to lead team members. So being a one director is not easy, and I will say that it is easy. Once you put God first, it is easy. It's not easy because I face a lot of challenges. But when you face challenges, just make sure that the challenges does not begin. I always say one thing, even when I was in Navy, that challenge challenges even before challenge challenges you.
Okay, I should challenge challenges.
Yes,
before
challenge challenges. It is certain that challenge is going to come your way. Even I don't want to know any step of success you want to take in life. You are going to face challenges. So challenges is our friend, and like our CEO always tell us that we are okay to make any choice, but the consequences you can't handle it. So once you are in that challenges era, be careful of your decision. Your decision might break you, might make you. So when you are in challenges, make sure you work with your team. There is a book that says tough time never lasts, but tough people do. The meaning of that quote is, no matter how that storm is, it never lasts. You don't know, maybe peradventure tomorrow might be the end of that problem. That is why you must not quit. So if I thought you want to quit, just remember one thing that God used to surprise us, and that used to be greater than us, is that no one can ever tell his next plan. So the next plan of God, you may not expect it. So I face a lot of challenges that I can't be mentioning on here, but like team challenges, There are some things that you want to take, you want to do, and your team members will be fluctuating. If I say fluctuating, but because you are already prepared for it before already, so that shouldn't move you. You shouldn't move your pillar. Whenever you see challenge, just take it as an opportunity for you to amend and launch the right step and the next step. Because if you don't solve a problem, you are not a solutionist. And if you don't solve any problem, your team member can never come to you that, sir, I have a problem, please, I'll go to help me to solve it. But once you even put yourself in a problem, even if the problem does not come, attract it. The more you are attracting problem, the more you are attracting success. Because problem and success, they are like this. If you don't open problem, you can't see success. So if you are, and lastly, I always tell my people, do not pray against challenges. Just pray to God that, Lord, when these challenges comes, give me strength to overcome it. Don't pray against challenges. If you are praying against challenges, you are just telling the nature and creature that you don't want success. Because challenges, it is normal. Even our great CEO, FHG Mr Jagunmolu Abdulfatai, great man, he faced a lot of challenges before he could even set up FHG. So, because he faced a lot of challenges, does not mean that challenges is his boss or challenges will ruin it, because he has prepared for it. So, and I really appreciate God on his behalf that God bestowed onto him wisdom, knowledge and wisdom and strength to be able to curtail and cope some challenges. So pray for strength to cope challenges. Pray for strength to manage challenges when it comes. So do not ever pray against challenges, because challenges, success comes with challenges. So that's just how I would say. So thank God for maybe being in one be, but I've told you the secret. Work with your team, trust them, believe in them, then be transparent. Don't lie, don't cheat. So let them know how the business works. That's all about. I can see that.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Adebayo.
Welcome, sir.
I was very interested in the story and it was really encouraging. But I will have to ask, as a one Ruby director, how much do you earn?
Well, I'm earning 6 figures, earning up to 600,000 naira.
As a one Ruby director,
Of course.
whoa, that's great.
Offline.
That's offline.
Yes.
So basically, there is some income from online.
That I won't like to disclose it because you are not here. You understand?
That's good. That's good. But I would love to know, maybe probably after the live. So, yeah, Mr. Adebayo, we heard that of recent you went to a live session, or let me say live training with the Golden Company. Were you happy to be there with your partner?
No one could be in that position and still be sad. Of course, I was very, very happy. It was a top-notch experience when we went to Lagos State. And it's not just going there alone, going with my partner, my mom. When I joined the business, my dad never believed in me. When I joined the business, my dad never believed in my system, in what I was doing in the business. He even told me, Adema, we are going to quit this business and go to the farm. I was like, no, you can't cut short my dream. I asked him, sir, do you ever pray I should work in a system like this, blah, blah, blah? He said no. So I went to my mom then. Mom, please help me to beg that. So now, I want to say something in Yoruba. So when I wanted to take my mom to Lagos State, when the company called me, hello, Mr Adebayo Marvellous, congratulating you that you are qualified to come to Leadership Summit in Lagos, the Best Western Hotel. I received the message. I was like, they asked me, send us your own measurements. The Golden Company. At the same time, send us your partner's measurement. I was like, is it me and my partner? Even I could remember one day when we went for Concert dinner night in Osogbo. I wouldn't mention that hotel. I wanted to enter. I was not allowed to enter. The company said, where is your partner? I said, I don't bring any partner. The company said, you are greedy, or what is it? Is it greedy or something? You are selfish. Go and find a partner. I was like, please do. So I can't enter this place without a partner. They said you cannot enter this place without a partner. Can you see how sweet the company is? So I told my dad, Daddy, he was like, how? To do what? The business, he never believed in me then. I'm now qualified to take my mom to Lagos State. So he had no option than to allow his wife to follow me. So when we got there, it was a very, very top-notch experience, and the place, even everything about that place is was very, very expensive. In fact, like the experience was top-notch. I couldn't leave my car, like seriously. But that day was the day my mom said I should kneel down. She should pray for me. I knelt down. She prayed for me. She was like, Adebayo Moba. Ibi tí mi ò ti wù mí kí n dé, kò dẹ̀ mú mi débẹ̀. Mo ní Ọlọ́run ló mú wa débẹ̀ mà. And thank you for believing in me. That's what I told her. And we spent roughly 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. Enjoyed our life, enjoyed the lifestyle there. So it was a very top. I would just advise people in the house, go and work harder. You see, work harder. Working hard pays. So work harder and work smarter for you to be qualified to go as well, so that you can explain what I'm talking about. That's all it is.
Wow. That really makes sense, Mr. Adebayo. And finally, I would like to ask, have there been a great challenges that even every time you remember, you feel sad in your entire journey of this business? And after that, I would love you, in short, to give us a word of encouragement.
Thank you for the question, sir. Well, I could remember very well then, when we always come from Lisha to Osogbo for training. We'll be, I'm this thing, Sole, you call it Sole in Yoruba. Is it lift or something? Osogbo. Whenever I remember that time, I almost tear up, like I'll be crying. I'll be like, God, when are you going to do my own bike? When are you going to do my own car? So that experience then was very, very disheartening. So whenever I remember, it actually gingers me. Whenever I remember, I give myself hope. Yeah, hope. And today, I can't count the bikes people have bought under me. At the same time, I have my own car. So the best revenge in life is to be successful in life.
Sorry, Mr. Adebayo. You said you have your own car.
Of course, I have.
What was the model of the car? And just tell us about it.
Well, my car is a balloon Lexus.
Balloon Lexus?
Yeah.
Wow.
Balloon Lexus 330. That's not my dream car anyways, but I just bought that one to learn how to drive. And I can't tell you the price of the car.
Like, I just heard something. You just bought it to learn how to ride the car?
Of course, to learn how to drive a car.
Wow.
That's not my big dream car. So I have my own dream car anyways. That's, I can't, there are some things that just needs to be personal to some extent. So, but I have my own big dream car. So I just bought that one to learn how to drive.
Okay.
And that car, whenever the car has a lot of features. The car has a lot of features that if you off the ignition, it rests. If you start the ignition, it rises.
Wow.
So that's one of the features. Well, we're talking about challenges there. So having a car of my own makes it a success as a revenge. Another challenges I faced is making money challenges. So I was like, what do I need to do? And I pity a lot of people that are spending on clothing, on a lot of things, but you are not spending on knowledge. You are not spending on this thing. I would advise and implore you to know how to spend on this. So spend on your brain, but you know how to make more money online. So what I'm advising is that do not shut down. Don't quit. Whenever people are telling you to quit, use that as an encouragement for yourself that you will never see me going down, or I will always be a winner. So that's just my...
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Adebayo. We are very happy to have you on our live today.
Thank you so much, sir.
And whenever we have another questions or some things to ask, we will love to interview you and call you here. And I hope you will attend to us.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much once again.
You're welcome. I really appreciate you.